The next theorem with respect to AC circuit is the maximum power transfer theorem. The statement for this theorem is, this is with respect to AC circuit. In a linear network having energy sources and impedances, maximum power is transferred from source to load if the load impedance is the complex conjugate of the source impedance. So you see here we have a source Vg, and this is the source impedance, which may be Rg plus or minus jxg. Across xy we have connected the load impedance. So according to maximum power transfer theorem in AC circuit, maximum power transferred from source to load when the load impedance is complex conjugate of the source impedance. That means this should be Rg minus plus jxg. So now we will try to get expressions for this theorem, and then we will try to solve one simple problem using this theorem. So in this circuit, current I is nothing but this source voltage divided by these two impedances. So I equal to Vg divided by Zg plus ZL. So I equal to Vg divided by, so Zg is Rg plus jxg plus ZL is, load impedance is RL plus jXL. Now what you can do is, you can just combine Rg, RL are real part, this Xg, XL imaginary part. So you can combine these two things. So you get I equal to Vg divided by Rg plus RL plus J into Xg plus XL. The load power is, that is power at the load, we denote it by PL, which is nothing but I square into RL, power dissipated at the load or power at the load. So PL equal to Ig is this, just substitute Vg divided by Rg plus RL plus J into Xg plus XL the whole square into RL. So you square both the numerator and denominator. PL equal to Vg square divided by Rg plus RL plus J into Xg plus XL the whole square. So this is similar to A plus IB the whole square. So this is standard in complex algebra. A plus IB the whole square equal to A square plus B square. So when you apply this here, denominator is going to be Rg plus RL the whole square plus Xg plus XL the whole square into RL. Maximum power will be transferred from source to the load when dPL divided by dXL equal to 0. So under this condition, maximum power is going to be transferred from source to load. dPL by dXL equal to d by dXL of this PL we already got, Vg square RL divided by Rg plus RL the whole square plus Xg plus XL the whole square equal to 0. Now you differentiate this. I think you can apply U by V rule of differentiation. So this is numerator is U, denominator is V. So V square, denominator V square after differentiation. That is Rg plus RL whole square plus Xg plus XL the whole square. So this is this thing is entirely V, so this is going to be V square, and then V we are keeping, that is the denominator, and we differentiate this numerator with respect to XL, because there is no XL, so it is going to be 0, minus we keep the numerator Vg square into RL. You differentiate this denominator. So in this is going to be 0, Rg plus RL 0, only this is going to come 2 into Xg plus XL. If you differentiate inside, 0 plus 1. Okay, so this is 0 that I have written here. So next step is going to be, first term is 0, so minus Vg square RL 2 into Xg plus XL divided by Rg plus RL the whole square plus Xg plus XL the whole square. Now you take this denominator to the other side, so that will become 0. That will become 0. So you have minus 2 Vg square RL into XL plus Xg equal to 0. So now this first term, you take it downstairs. So it is going to be Xg plus XL equal to 0 by 0 divided by minus 2 Vg square RL. So 0 by anything is 0. Okay. So therefore, we write Xg plus XL equal to 0. Xg equal to, you take this other side, minus XL. So this is the condition. So Xg equal to XL, similarly Rg equal to RL. Both the real part and imaginary part, they should be equal, but complex conjugate. So use this in PL. Also you can use Rg equal to RL afterwards. So PL equal to Vg square RL divided by Rg plus RL the whole square plus Xg is minus XL plus XL the whole square. PL equal to Vg square RL divided by Rg plus RL the whole square. This is become 0. So you have PL equal to Vg square RL divided by Rg plus RL the whole square. So with the Rg equal to RL, substitute here. PL equal to Vg square RL divided by RL plus RL the whole square. PL equal to, numerator is same, Vg square RL divided by 2RL square. PL equal to Vg square RL. So expand this, 4RL square. So this square and RL getting cancelled. PL equal to Vg square divided by 4RL. So this is the maximum power or power transfer to the load under this condition. So next what we can do is, we will demonstrate this theorem by an example, so that now you can conclude, your conclusion will be something like this. So what we can conclude is, maximum power transfer occurs when Rg equal to RL and Xg equal to minus XL. That is, Rg plus Jxg equal to RL minus Jxl. That is, Zg equal to ZL star. So this star represents, this is a complex conjugate of ZL, right? That complex conjugate, that star we are representing as a complex conjugate. Next we shall illustrate one example. So this is a circuit given. Find the load impedance, that is this, for the circuit shown for maximum power transfer to the load. So when maximum power transfer occurs from source to the load, what will be the load impedance? value. Also find the amount of maximum power. Okay. So here we have to find out Vg and then VL. So first we shall find Vg. To find Vg, you have to remove RL from the circuit. So we have removed RL from the circuit. So I call this as Vs, voltage source. 6 minus J8 ohm, this is impedance Z1. J8 ohm, this is impedance Z2. Okay. Across this open circuit XY, that voltage is Vg. So this is a series circuit, so you can apply the voltage divider rule. So Vg equal to this impedance Z2 divided by sum of these two impedances, Z1 plus Z2 multiplied by source voltage. So substitute Vg equal to J8, this 6 minus J8 plus J8 into 10 angle 0, that is this Vs. Vg equal to J8, so this J8 getting cancelled or becomes 0, J8 by 6 into 10 angle 0. So convert this into polar, so it is going to be 8 angle 0 divided by 6 into 10 angle 0. So this is 80 divided by 6, just add the angles, 90 plus 0. So the Vg equal to 13.33 angle 90 degrees volt. Next what we are going to do is, we have to find out what is the Zg. So for this also you have to remove the load impedance and you have to short circuit the voltage source. So we have removed the load impedance from the circuit and we have short circuited the Vs, that is the voltage source. So this is going to be your circuit. So I am just redrawing just for your convenience. That is, this is Z1 6 minus J8 ohm and we have Z2 J8 ohm, and across this open circuit you measure the, or you find out the impedance, that is going to be Zg. So now this Z1 and Z2 are connected in parallel. So Zg equal to Z1 Z2 divided by Z1 plus Z2. That formula we will be using. So Zg Z1 is 6 minus J8 multiplied by J8 divided by 6 minus J8 plus J8. So you operate your calculator in the complex mode. So you can directly get the answer. Zg equal to 10.67 plus J8 ohm. This is what we got Zg. So according to maximum power transfer theorem, maximum power will be transferred from source to load when ZL equal to complex conjugate of Zg. Okay. So ZL and Zg must be complex conjugate, right? So Zg we already found out. So ZL will be complex conjugate of Zg. So Zg we have found out now. So complex conjugate means what? You have to change the sign of the imaginary term, that is J term or I term. Hence ZL equal to 10.67 minus J8 ohm. So this is the load impedance. When your load impedance is this, then maximum power will be transferred from source to load. And second part is, we have to find out what is the maximum power. Maximum power is given by this formula, P max equal to Vg square divided by 4RL. So Vg we have already found out, some 13.33 some angle. So you have to take only the magnitude. So we take the magnitude 13.33 the whole square divided by 4 into RL. So this is a complex impedance. First part is going to be resistance. and second part is going to be reactance. So RL means this part, this real part. So that we are substituting for RL. 4 into 10.67 watts. So if you calculate this maximum power transferred from source to load, when you have this value of ZL, that is going to be 4.163 watts.